Good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Veteran Central. I'm Christina Smith with Caliber Home Loans.
And I'm Jim Trouts from eXp Realty.
And we are here on this very, very cold, bitter cold Wednesday.
I even wore my winter coat today. I never
Yes, I've got layers on, so I've got the winter sweaters and everything.
You must be from Chicago.
Oh, that would be you. So today we wanted to talk a little bit about thinking outside the box.
Right.
And how important it is to have a team that is going to be able to help you when you've got unconventional scenarios,
Right.
especially with like self-employed borrowers.
And you know what? Almost every real estate transaction's unique unto itself, right?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. There's always something new that's
Yeah.
going to pop up. So I just want to talk a little bit about an experience that I just had recently with one of my clients. So with a direct lender like Caliber, we've got a lot of programs, specifically our Caliber portfolio programs, that allow borrowers that are self-employed or may have had a loss one year with their tax returns that we can negate. And you want to be able to have a lender that is really going to dive into your finances and try to look at all the possibilities for you.
And the reason for that is just to save them money, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, for example, I have a client right now where we needed to get a second, and we went to two different banks, and they weren't able to accept the income, unfortunately, with their standards for their HELOCs. So, as their lender, I had to think outside the box because their interest rate was still way too high, and they were paying way too much every month, and I was able to do it. And they're saving quite a bit of money every month. Starting next month, they won't have a mortgage for that month. You get to skip a month.
You were telling me how much money they save?
About $1,500 a month.
A month.
$1,500 a month.
$1,500.
And over 2 points. So
wow.
Yes,
that's just awesome.
Yes,
that's
incredible.
Absolutely awesome.
They're very happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy
great.
for them. Yes.
Yeah.
So that kind of segues into thinking outside the box. You want to have a realtor that thinks outside the box, and Jim's definitely one. So he's got some new programs that he can share with us.
So I made a video a little while ago, and one of the things that I've got is a Veterans Appreciation Program. Yes. And for home sellers, what that really is just for being a veteran, my way of giving back to other veterans.
Right.
I take 1% commission right off the top. In other words,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, the average price of a home around here is about $500,000.
Yes.
1% is $5,000. That's money out of my pocket, not money that that the seller has to give up, not any kind of deal or anything else.
Right.
That's just strictly me giving back to veterans for their service and what they did.
Yes, and that's incredible. You don't.
Yeah.
There are not realtors around that do that for their clients.
Right. There's not. And actually, I actually took the idea from somebody else, but I figure why not do it? I mean, it's important.
It's benefit your clients.
Right. I have another program too called a Friends and Family program, and what that is based on the price and the value of your home. You can get a certain amount of money back. Now, this is primarily for buyers, but it can also be used for sellers.
Right.
So if you got a home that you're buying, you're a friend of mine, you're a family member of mine, you're somebody that I know.
Right.
I'm going to give you that cash back. Again, it's out of my pocket.
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, the last buyer that I had that I worked with that was under this program saved $4,500.
Oh my gosh.
That was money out of my pocket. It went straight to them.
That's furniture right there.
That's exactly what they used it for. Was furniture. They furnished a brand new $800,000 house.
Oh my gosh.
It was awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So,
I mean, that is a huge chunk of change. And when you're buying a home, you have all of these other costs that come up. And you're already putting so much money into the biggest financial transaction of your life.
Right.
You want to have that extra cash on the side.
Right.
So this is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, and it's just an idea of, you and I work with a lot of veterans, of being able to give something back.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
In fact, I again, in a video that I made earlier, I had a seller who was able to combine both of these programs. So he got 1% commission off the top, which was, for this house, was about $4,300. Oh my gosh. And then he got the friend and family discount because he was a neighbor of mine that I knew. Another $1,550. So
that adds up quick.
Yeah, so it was almost $6,000, and they used their money to go on a cruise they had been planning on.
Oh my gosh!
About 15 years.
Celebrate their home purchase.
Yeah.
What a way to celebrate.
Yeah, no kidding,
That's
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Well, in a market like this, when we've got spring market coming right around the corner, this is the time to talk to Jim and talk to myself to really take advantage of those programs.
Right.
In addition to the programs I have with our portfolio lending and our conventional products, FHA products, to really save you some money.
Yeah.
And get you into the home of your dreams.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, and this is so true. Real estate is not about sales; it's about relationships.
Correct.
And how we can help other people out, how we can convert what they want into their dreams. And I think it's important that we do that, especially with our veterans.
Absolutely.
So,
yes, we're here to serve them. That's the best way we can serve them.
Absolutely.
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 So the last thing we wanted to touch on, just again, is the spring market coming up. Refinances are at an all-time high because rates are at an all-time low. So rates are projected in 2020 to stay relatively low. Again, it's a roller coaster, so we don't know.
Right.
But they're projected to stay relatively low.
And I'm starting to see a lot of activity too.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's really picked up over the last maybe 2 weeks where clients are calling back. Clients are wanting to go look at houses.
Yep.
We're starting to talk about,
getting the spring fever.
A couple of people that I've already talked to you about, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we're going to help them right along the way. Our last point today would be our veteran recognition.
Right.
And today, I was reading a little article I've actually posted on our website that they're going to be naming a U.S. Navy aircraft carrier after Doris Miller, who was an African-American mess attendant who heroically leapt into combat during the Pearl Harbor battle.
Right.
Yes.
It's amazing. He leapt into battle. Say that 3 times, right? In Pearl Harbor, did all those fantastic things, and unfortunately didn't make it because he was killed later on in the war. So
right.
It's really tragic, but what a way to honor somebody.
It is a way to honor somebody, and especially with what yesterday was Tuesday. Monday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Right.
I just wanted to share a little excerpt from that article that I posted today, and here it is. By naming the aircraft carrier for Miller, says Acting Secretary of the Navy Thomas B. Modly, we honor the contributions of all our enlisted ranks, past and present, men and women of every race, religion, and background. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. observed, everybody can be great because anybody can serve. No one understands the importance and true meaning of service more than those who have volunteered to put the needs of others above themselves.
My motto is you can never go wrong by doing the right thing.
Yep.
And the Navy just did the right thing by doing this.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Well, thank you, Dory, for your service. And you will always be remembered. And thank you all for joining us today.
And thank all of our veterans for their service.
Yes, absolutely. We wish you a wonderful rest of your week. And we will see you next week.
We will. I'm Jim Trouts with eXp Realty.
I'm Christina Smith with Caliber Home Loans.
We'll see you guys next time.